Hello, scrapbookers. This is Megan, and I am back today with my very last layout for the Scrapbooking Kit Club design team. Scrapbooking Store Kit Club design team. Sorry, that's a mouthful to say. So this one was actually the very first layout that I made for the month using this kit. So I had a ton of full papers, and I don't know about you, but I always have a hard time cutting into these gorgeous full 12 by 12 papers when I open a kit. So you can see that here I am having a hard time deciding on which paper to use, and I'm tapping my fingers like crazy, tap, 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 and I'm just not doing well. So I go through all of the papers probably about 2 or 3 times, and I still can't really even decide. So I'm gonna put it down on this red paper, and actually that is the one that I decide to go with first. And I have 6 photos, and they are a sequence of photos of my son Brennan. Now I think this was 2009, I want to say. And so at the time, he was my youngest, and he was 3. And he loved going outside and still loves going outside to this day and spending hours in the snow playing. Well, I got these photos of him cleaning off the stop sign because the stop sign at our old house was covered and you couldn't see it, and so nobody knew to stop, right? From a 3-year-old's point of view, he was very worried, so he made sure to clean it off. I just love these photos, and it kind of shows you his personality. He sometimes will like things to be in order, and things have to be right. And one of the things that was not in order was not being able to see the stop sign, right? Or it was in order? I don't know. Anyway, you couldn't see the stop sign, so he started cleaning it off with our big broom that we have to sweep the outdoors with. And I just thought it was so cute. So here you can see this is what my layout is going to look like. I'm going to keep the photos almost in this position here. I am going to play around with the placement a little bit here because I wasn't sure if I really wanted it to be a complete grid style layout. And so I did think about putting them, kind of in like a staggering, and then I decide, no, it does need to be a sequence. And so this is where I decide, okay, I'm going to do a block style layout, or grid style layout, I guess you could say. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 1/2 inch of this green paper that has the pine cones on it with some leaves and some berries as well. And then I'm also going to cut off this plaid green and maroony red plaid. I already said plaid. I don't need to say stripe. Sorry. So I am trying to decide if I really want to use that green pattern paper or if I wanted to use the blue on the back. And so I do decide to use the green. That just looks a lot better. And I'm feeling like the red that I have the photos matted on is blending in too much with the plaid paper. So I'm going to glue down these papers on the background, and then I'm going to decide to mat the photos on another piece of paper. So here I am deciding that I'm going to use this blue pattern paper with the snowflakes on them. And so I'm just going to put a small little mat around the red border, and that totally helps pop the photos off of the background so much more, and it makes it so that they aren't blending in as much. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of that, and then I will come back. Now I'm going to start pulling out some of the ephemera pack that came with the upgrade kit, and this was absolutely adorable. I loved this ephemera pack. So I'm just placing a few different pieces down in 3 different areas on the layout. Actually, it looks like I started out with 4, but in the end, I'm only going to have 3, and then I'm going to have the title. And now that I'm sitting here looking at it as a finished page, I kind of feel like the title needs to be bigger. So I might actually add a big title, and then the title that I have on there that you guys will see will be kind of like a subtitle. So now I'm going to start gluing all the photos down, and then I will add the embellishments on top of that. Okay, so now here I'm starting to glue down all of the embellishments. And I really, really love these clusters. They turned out so cute and just so simple. I also use 3 sizes of the enamel dots that came in the upgrade kit, and I use 2 maroon ones and then 1 aqua blue, whatever you want to call it. Here you can see I was really trying to get that cluster up there above that photo on the top left to work, but it just wasn't working. It felt like it was too much. And so here I'm just going to add the enamel dots, like I said, and then I will do the title. Okay, so part of this layout too, I totally forgot that I wanted to do some hidden journaling. So what I'm going to decide to do is to put the hidden journaling up in the top right hand corner, and I will just simply write on that tag. And what I decided to do was write, Brennan was so funny and wanted to clean the snow off the stop sign by our house. So just very, very simple and easy journaling. Then I'm going to make it into a little tag, and I end up cutting it too short on the top. I was so annoyed at myself that I did that. So I decided to like washi tape it back together. Yep, that's my getaway of dealing with it when I mess up. So here is where I cut it off, and I'm like, I don't need that. And I try to use this cute little sticker that's like in the shape of a tab, but it didn't look good at all. So I was really annoyed that I had cut it off. Oh well, I decided to glue it back on, or tape it back on, I guess you could say, and it looks fine. I'm not going to be too picky about it. Now what I'm doing is trying to figure out exactly how big I need to make the pocket on the back of the layout. And so I'm just going to cut it out and then scientifically fold it in half, and that's going to be how big my pocket's going to be. So I'm going to glue that down and then stick the little tag in there, and that works out perfect. Now, because I don't want it to be sticking out a ton, I need to bring in a way so that if you don't know that there's hidden journaling, you will have your eye drawn to the top. And so I'm going to decide to just create a little cluster up there in that top right hand corner. It looks like I'm just trying to decide if I want to pull in an alpha from my stash to use, and I will try to decide on that before I render this video so that I can post a picture of what it looks like with the main title. Now here I am putting down the title, And at first I was thinking I wanted to put it up here. Then I thought about putting it up there. And then in the end, I'm going to put it on top of the photo right next to Brennan on that first photo. And it's just going to say Snow Clean. I thought it was cute. And then I'm going to add 3 enamel dots. And then that's going to be it for this layout. Thank you so much for watching and for being a member subscribed to my channel. I hope that you will follow me on social media, and I will be back soon with another layout. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, also, I almost forgot. If you want to pick up this kit, make sure you use my link below. I will have a link to the Scrapbooking store, and that also gives me credit. It is an affiliate link. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again very soon. Actually, tomorrow. I'm super excited. I have a homemade kit layout for the Love of Homemade kit layout. So, yeah. Keep your eye out for that. I'm going to glue down this little cluster and then I'm done. Like I've said 5 times so far, goodbye.